and a very, very warm welcome to you. This is Afternoon Express. My name is Jeannie D, and this is the first time I'm seeing you since your birthday.
Girl, I'm a year older. I'm feeling good, feeling like I'm looking even better. And of course, I'm so ready to take on this new year of life. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for your birthday wishes.
Congratulations, my darling. Now, it is that time of the year when we start gearing up for all the fun that has to do with the holiday season. So we are making sure that you are extra prepared for all of the festivities. So today, we have a show jam-packed with loads of cooking, exciting games, and radically cool performances.
I mean, and speaking of cool in studio, we meet the Rockefellers, who are an amalgamation of glam rock supergroup crew coming from various parts of the world. Now, over the past few last years, the Rockefellers have performed and headlined very large festivals on the southern tip of Africa.
They are absolutely amazing. Think of them as the Bublé to your Michael, or the Benny to your Bjorn, and the Sunny to your Cher, performing their very first medley for us. These are the Rockefellers with Beat It and Living on a Prayer.
So tough, it's tough. Gina dreams of running away. She cries in the nighttime, but baby, it's okay. So okay. She said we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other. And that's all I love. Come on, South Africa! We give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I'll lead you, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Beat it, beat it. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's all I hold. We'll give it a shot. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I'll lead you, I swear. Whoa, living on a beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it. Thank you, Sweden! South Africa.
That was absolutely brilliant. What an absolutely fantastic way to kick off the show. Of course, we have the Rockefellers live in this. Come on over, guys.
Oh, we need you over
that
here.
much time away from rock stars. My goodness, how fantastic.
As for thank you, Sweden. Oh my goodness, we clearly have quite the interview lined up for us today. Of course, we've got the Rockefellers. We've got two of the group members joining us here on the couch. Of course, while we wait for them to come on over, we've got Spandex.
I mean, how
who's coming
amazing.
through. And then we've also got Vox Rock.
Hi, Spandex.
How are you? Hey, Vox Rock.
You all right? Nice to meet you.
Good, you guys are brilliant.
Oh, lovely
going,
to
all
see
right?
you. Have a
Thanks
seat.
very much.
Woo!
Where do you want this?
I mean, what a fantastic performance.
Thank you.
How
Thank you so much.
gratifying is it that everybody knows all the words of your songs?
Well, look, a lot of artists have been influenced by us. This song was called Beat It on the Prairie.
Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt there.
Yeah.
You don't need that, sir. Sunglasses.
I think you have two pairs. It's fine, I'll get that for you.
Okay,
you go.
thank you.
I'll grab
Thank you very
that.
much.
I'll grab
Sorry,
So anyway, that song was called Beat It on the
future's
Prairie,
bright. Yeah.
which is about when you're out on the prairie and you're trying to beat your own shadow, if you're fast enough. And you might think that it sounds like Michael Jackson or Bon Jovi, but those artists are very...
never actually heard of either of those artists.
But I know for a fact they're very influenced by us.
Of course. Well, they must be. I mean, it's hard not to be. You guys are absolutely extraordinary. Tell us a little bit about the Rockefellers, how you came together, how you found each other, and what is your performance? What are your performances all about?
Well, as you can tell from my accent, I'm from a place called Krugersdorp. We found ourselves in Africa Burn, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, really?
Many years ago. Yeah.
I found myself at Africa Burn a few times, actually.
And since then, it's been a roller coaster, debauchery circus, shall we say?
Yeah. Fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Rock and roll satire. You know, there are too many bands that are serious, and you know, if you're an entertainer, you're not supposed to only entertain yourself. You've got to entertain the audience.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about the songs that you perform.
Yeah, we write them all ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We normally do one cover in the end, which is it's called "Don't Stop Believing," where we have big signboards so people
that
can
is
sing
amazing.
along. You know, but
The karaoke session.
Yeah, most people know our own songs. It's actually quite amazing. We write a brand new song, and people sing along.
That
it's
is so
amazing.
beautiful.
I have to tell you a little story. I'm going to make a long story.
Sorry, can I
very
just
short.
interrupt? How's my hair? Can you help me?
Oh, yeah. You can fix your hair while I...
I'm a bit concerned here.
So
Can you
about
hold me
10 years ago, I was doing a red carpet
away
event
there.
in London, and
Lovely.
there was
thank you.
David
Carry on.
Bowie was walking along the red carpet, and they said, no, he's not doing any press. So I just touched his arm, and he looked at me, and I said, I'm Jeannie. And obviously, he sings a song called Jeannie.
Yes.
So he took my face, and he kissed me on the forehead, and he said, you're exactly what I pictured. Well, I went home to my parents, and I said, I met David Bowie, and this is what he said. And my mum said, oh, Jeannie, that's a lovely story, but the song's about a hooker. So speaking about David Bowie, we've got a little game to play with the two of you. So especially that you are such, well, I mean, I think these guys were probably huge fans of yours. So we're going to give you 5 questions each, and we're going to give you a paddle. So the answer's going to be
fantastic.
Bowie or Freddie.
Or Ziggy.
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 They used to play.
Yeah, sorry. Let's not
They
get
used to play
complicated.
some of our songs. These.
Yes,
believe so, yeah.
Both have played our tracks.
So whoever gets the most answers wins.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just raise it. Is this an...
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's super simple, but if you guys tie at the end, don't worry, we got a little bit of a tiebreaker for you. First
Have you
question.
any idea how competitive, like, the front man and the guitar player
I
of
can
any
actually
band
kind of
are?
tell.
I can't tell
Okay,
who
go.
wins better here at this
All
point.
right, we're ready.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're ready to take on this game. Question number 1. Which one of these 2 iconic rock stars, either Freddie Mercury or David Bowie, was a teenage friend of Sir Elton John? We got split answers, but
Bing,
we've got
bing, bing, 1 for you, 0 for you.
Vox Rocks, it was David.
You were a childhood friend of theirs as well, surely.
Maybe.
You're much older than him.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, second question. Which one of the 2 had vocal range of 4 octaves? This one's easy. Ding, ding, ding. You both got it right. It was Freddie indeed. Our third question goes, which one of the 2 worked as a baggage handler at Heathrow Airport?
I'd say Freddie as well.
You.
Bing, bing, bing. You won.
Okay, I know.
It was Freddie.
I'll go with that, yeah.
Fourth question.
David handled a different kind of baggage.
Yeah. I paid $20 to the producer guy to see all the questions.
You know, that makes
Well,
sense.
now we know who the true cheat
I thought it was
is.
because he's from Ireland and England, and I am from Sweden. You know, that music never reached us.
Of course not.
But
We should
clearly
have
your
given you
music
app
reached
questions.
them. Yeah. Our fourth question. Which one of the two had a lock of their hair sold for $18,750? Ding, ding, ding. It is David, indeed. You guys know this is not even fun. You guys should be dismally getting these wrong. But here we are. Fifth question.
Last one.
Last one.
Okay.
Which one of the two featured, feared that a wizard might steal his urine? That's so weird.
Oh,
Who
it's
feared
got to be
that?
Bowie.
It's definitely David. Okay, but you know, I feel so bad for you. Let me just give you one tie break. You know, if he gets it right, let's say whoever wins goes away with double the points. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a trick one.
Okay.
Tiebreaker question, but it ain't no tiebreaker. We're just being fun. What's the name of the song that Freddie Mercury and David Bowie recorded
Under Pressure.
together? Wow.
Down, 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 down.
You didn't even need that. I was
We
trying
sold
to
that
help
song
you.
to them. Well done, man.
So tell us a little bit about your gigs and how people can find you and see you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
just, you know, we're a lot on social media, on Facebook. Unfortunately, we only have 7,000 likes because only our ex-wives and kids have liked us so far.
Oh, wow, okay.
So,
And now we're 7,000.
please, South Africa, go on to the Rockefellers on Facebook and social media and Instagram and like us. Probably the best band in the world, Rockefellers.
And
Please like
actually,
us.
probably the best manicures as well.
Oh, thanks very much.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even see one chipped nail there.
No, okay, I'll do this.
We'll do a small shout out. We do have a show, a little intimate show tomorrow evening down at the V&A waterfront.
Yeah.
It's a little private room above the Ferryman's Tavern. I'm not entirely sure if there are too many tickets left, but that's where we'll be.
Amazing.
You can always drink under and eat and come and say hello to us afterwards.
Lovely.
We've got some really nice other
And
artists
then,
as well.
in the new year, we braked for Christmas, but we're back playing the Cape Town Tens
Amazing.
in the new
That's
year.
gonna be so much fun.
That's a big gig for us.
Yeah, incredible.
Then it keeps
So you've got
on
another band member as well who
Yes.
just, I mean, he looks
Hey,
too good not to
Viking.
bring on. Viking.
So let me just so Viking understands English,
Yeah.
but he doesn't actually speak it.
Okay.
So I think he had something to say to you. So if you, I can understand. Carry on.
Yeah, so I just wanna prøver å få ord på engelsk først. Ja, det gikk ikke helt fint. Jeg vil bare si takk til Christian, som ligger hjemme og er syk, og han holder på å få sin hernia-operasjon, og det er bra. Han har masse morfin i kroppen nå, så jeg vil bare gi han en god hilsen. Sammen vil jeg også hilse folk på jobben min i Mo. Og de har stått hardt på og jobbet veldig bra siste tida. Jeg vil si takk for dem. Tusen takk, tusen takk.
Okay, so
Very important message he had.
He said hello.
Thank you so much for being here.
Actually, Cloud. Oh my goodness.
The Rockefellers, they're going to be spending the day with us, so don't miss another performance from them a little bit later. But after the break, Chef Rue shows us how to make a lime and mint cooler to get you ready for the summer.
Join For Women by First for Women. And let's bring women abuse out of the dark and into the light. To get or pledge help, visit for-women.co.za.
Today marks the 10th day of the international 16 Days of Activism campaign, and First for Women has been shining a light with tributes to the women and children whose innocent lives were lost. Joining us now in studio is Lisa Bayliss, the copywriter for the tributes, and Jana Taran, who directed them. Ladies, welcome to The Loft.
Thanks.
What an intense campaign this has been. Obviously, we've been showing a couple of the tribute videos as we've gone along, and one can't help but get so moved by them. Tell us a little bit about the concept behind the campaign.
First for Women is one of our clients at Fox B2. They briefed us to do a campaign for 16 Days of Activism. They wanted to highlight the For Women platform that they've created. So we were thinking along the lines of wanting to convey the fact that women abuse happens everywhere. So the locations became quite an important thing, because I think we tend to think, oh, it happens to someone else.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen here, it happens there, it happens to them. And we wanted to try and impress upon people that it can happen anywhere. It happens in rural areas, urban areas, rich areas, poor areas. So we were playing with the idea of the locations of attacks. And then Oyanene was killed in the post office. And that sparked quite a national outcry, and there were marches across the country. And just the fact that it can happen to you when you're going to fetch a parcel. We stumbled upon the idea of shooting these tributes to actual women in the actual places that they'd been murdered. We like the idea of shining a light on dark places, because when these things happen, there's this outrage, and then we move on to the next news story, and it kind of fades back into the darkness.
And then nothing ever gets done about it, I suppose. But I mean, what is the solution to the issue that we have on our hands at the moment?
For us, talking about it, because I think it is something that kind of happens in the dark, and it stays in the dark. People don't like to talk about it. Women don't talk about it. Families kind of encourage them to keep quiet. It's not. It's underreported. So I think shining a spotlight on it, putting it on the national agenda, and trying to keep it there, and also trying to tell people the help that is available. So that's what the For Women platform does really well. There is help out there. There are organisations across the country doing amazing work, and For Women tries to pull it all into one place. So if you are a victim, you can go there and quickly find the help you need, whether it's legal resources or counselling or shelter. And if you're a corporate or a private individual, you can connect with individuals that you'd like to pledge your support to.
Yeah. As a copywriter, tell me about the significance and the use of the wording and the poetry.
Yeah, so it was quite a difficult thing to write. Sure. We liked the idea of words as opposed to images. And them being projected in light, they had to be quite short. So I was trying to convey a little bit about the woman, a little bit about what happened there, and also to shock people. I think that it needed to have impact. So we were trying to capture a bit of pathos and the tragedy of the place.
Sure. What was your experience directing these little tributes?
It was very emotionally draining, because we had to approach families. Sometimes I'd rock up to their house and the murder might have happened at the house.
Wow.
So then we'd have to ask if we could have a look around and ask questions and ask what had happened specifically.
And did you need to get permission from the families to use the names and shame?
So hearing the stories and connecting with the family and realizing that it's not only the person that it happens to, but it happens to the family and to the people that love them. That was very difficult.
Of course. And I think you guys are an all-woman-run company as well, so it's all done by women. And it must be so emotional going into these places, especially because you're going to the places where these crimes were done. And, oh, wow. Thank you for the work that you've done. It really is amazing. What do you want to happen from these tributes when people watch them? What do you want the outcome to be, or the impact of them to be?
I want people to wake up. I want people to, we need to start doing things.
Yeah.
And then obviously realizing that there are things that you can do, like the For Women website. If you have some sort of resource that you can offer, that's a place that you can take it to.
Yeah.
But educating people and realizing that it's happening.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today and for creating all of this amazing awareness. And you're continuing to go and shoot these stories.
Yes.
So best of luck. Good luck with them. Remember, if you are in an abusive relationship and need help, or if you want to give help by supporting organizations that support survivors of women abuse, visit 4Women. That's 4-women.co.za. So far, we've seen 8 of the first 4Women's haunting light tributes to victims of brutal murders, rapes, and femicides. These tributes were projected into very dark places, the actual locations of the crimes. Today we'll be looking at the tribute to Hannah Cornelius, who was gang raped, stabbed, and murdered in 2017.
Remember the woman we lost here. The heart full of hope that stopped beating here. Her name was Hannah. A young student, hijacked, raped, stabbed, and stoned. A life that was just beginning came to a dead end on a dusty farm road. Remembering is not enough. It's time to shine a light on women abuse. Get help or pledge your support now at 4-women.co.za.
What a truly touching tribute to all the survivors of abuse and, of course, victims of abuse. We do not condone it here on Afternoon Express, and salute to First 4Women using this platform, of course, to share such incredible stories and shining light on something that's such a dark subject. Now, are you looking for a refreshing iced tea recipe? Mix up our Fresh Pack Green Rooibos Lime and Mint Cooler. With Fresh Pack, goodness comes naturally. To get the recipe, SMS the keyword Fresh Pack to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Chef Rue, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good, girl. How are you?
It is a Wednesday, so I need to kind of get over the hump, and you seem to have quite the cooling recipe for me.
This is perfect for you, so you'll just get right into Friday.
I love that. Okay.
So we're going to start by brewing some tea. You can just add those tea bags to that. We're using the Rooibos green tea, Fresh Pack Rooibos Green, and we're just going to brew it a little bit and add some honey.
Nice.
So the nice thing about this tea, it's caffeine-free.
Stunning. Okay.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter what time of night
it doesn't matter. You can enjoy it at any time of the day.
And also, I mean, obviously, kiddies are going to love this during the summer break.
Yes.
So it's good for them. You won't have super hyperactive kids high on caffeine. This is good. This is healthy. It's nutritious, and it also comes in many different flavors.
It does. So the another thing is Rooibos tea is full of antioxidants, so that's good for your skin as well and for your body.
Stunning. Okay, so whilst the flavor has truly seeped in, how else do we
So we're going to prepare some flavors for our tea. We're going to add some mint. You can help me with that.
Okay.
And we've got
smells so good.
some lime zest. So what we want to do is just muddle this a little bit. Just bruise it, maybe just go around about 5 times. We want to get the oils out, the flavors out.
So it doesn't have to be fine.
It doesn't have to be fine, so it's not fine. We're just going to add this to our tea that's been brewing. As you can see, the you can just add it to this.
Okay, straight into here, no problem.
Straight into here.
But I guess whatever tickles your fancy at home. If you don't want, so a lot of people don't like sipping pulp and sipping little bits in your drink.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can basically add it whenever you want.
Right, so we've got our tea prepared, and you can see the color's changed on that because it's been brewing for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Nice.
And you can just pour that in there while I add some ice.
That's perfect thing to cool us down. I mean, look, I was in Johannesburg this weekend and it was boiling. So this is something that I think everyone who's experiencing a heat wave needs to try.
They'll
this at
appreciate
home.
this.
Yeah.
So, how does it taste so far? This is some lime juice.
This is just so good.
Right there. Keep going, keep going.
I can enjoy this forever. Add, Dwena, add.
And then some sparkling water for some fizz.
Nice.
Natural fizz.
Natural fizz. Natural flavors coming out, something that's so refreshing. And definitely want to try these holidays. Remember to SMS the keyword Fresh Pack to 33650 to get the recipe. But here's a quick recap of the steps.
Enjoy delicious homemade iced tea this summer. Simply add fresh lime, berries, and honey to ice-cold Fresh Pack Rooibos tea. See on pack for more recipes. Fresh Pack, goodness comes naturally. Enjoy delicious homemade iced tea this summer. Simply add fresh lime, berries, and honey to ice-cold Fresh Pack Rooibos tea. See on pack for more recipes. Fresh Pack, goodness comes naturally.
Now, cooking a healthy meal after a long, hard day isn't at the top of anyone's list of priorities, let's be honest. But convenience makes it that much easier. And with an appliance like the LG NeoChef, it's a whole lot more bearable. So listen up, because it's actually your last chance to walk away with this life-changing LG inverter technology. On Monday, Seymour Selepe won the LG Quad Wash. Congratulations.
I'm so jealous about that. But now you stand a chance to win an LG stainless steel convection NeoChef microwave valued at R7,500. All you need to do is visit the Afternoon Express Facebook page and comment on the competition post, telling us what some of the features of the LG NeoChef microwave are. But remember, SMSs cost R1.50, and for SMSs do not apply. T's and C's apply and can all be found on afternoonexpress.za.
Gain peace of mind with an efficient laundry cycle. Feel cooler air, even at midday. Enjoy mealtime with food kept fresh all day long. Better inverter, LG inverter.
Now, if you've ever wondered whether lemon meringue and ice cream could ever go together, join us after the break in the kitchen to find out. It's going to be delicious. Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a wonderful afternoon so far. So whether you are rushing out the door or in the mood for an afternoon treat, a smoothie is really a fast, affordable and healthy alternative to grabbing packaged foods. But keeping your smoothie cool throughout the day can be quite a challenge. So today we'll be making a very delicious papaya and carrot smoothie with ginger and turmeric that you can store in Woolies' new chili tumbler. So to get the recipe, simply SMS the keyword drink to 33650 and it costs R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. So you definitely want to send that text now. I absolutely love that you're doing this with us because I recently did a liver cleanse and this particular recipe is so good to clean your liver.
And what were the ingredients? Like
so I used papaya, turmeric, ginger, and then instead of and I used a little bit of carrot and then I used berries.
Oh, that sounds fabulous.
The blueberries.
And does it taste really nice?
It was so delicious. Really, really good.
Fantastic.
And now I know that my liver is clean during the week so that I can unclean it again during the weekend.
Fantastic. Okay. And
it happens. It's called balance.
And how did your smoothie keep its temperature? Was it still cold?
No, you see, this is now a problem for me. So I just drink it in one go because it won't keep its temperature.
Because of temperature?
Yeah, exactly.
So these Woolies chili tumblers are the perfect thing for you.
So will it separate? Because sometimes, you know, a smoothie separates. I want it to stay cold and quite chunky. And
then this is exactly what you need.
This is what I need.
So when you add ice to your smoothie, it will hold its temperature at cold temperature for up to 18 hours.
Okay, so that's why it's called chili. It stays chilly.
Chili tumblers.
I was just thinking they've got spicy designs on them, which they actually do.
And that is because of the double wall vacuum insulation.
Okay.
And also what happens whilst you're driving and sipping on your smoothie, you know you get those ones that condense the moisture. These keep your hands dry. It's condensation free.
Amazing. Okay, what a great invention. And I'm assuming this one keeps everything warm.
So these are the stainless steel lunch pots, earth-friendly lunch pots from Woolworths. And you can store your gazpacho. Gazpacho is very important with temperature. It has to be kept cold. So it keeps your food hot or cold for up to 8 hours. And it's got a large compartment for your food and a fabulous little compartment for a spork.
What's a spork?
It's a spoon fork.
What the spork are you talking about? That is so cute.
So that fits right in here, and you can just reuse it
and
wash it over and over. And they come in those two designs. And then these tumblers come in these 4 fantastic designs. I think you'll go with the pink. So
I like the pink.
Outfit.
Yeah, I really do like the pink.
Yeah. So they keep your food hot to cold for up to 8 hours because of the double wall insulation.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a long time. By then my smoothie's finished. But I definitely need this thing.
So these are for your lunch, for your, like salads or anything like that. And they come with this handy little handle that you can just pick up like that.
This is so lovely.
Yeah, and
really,
it comes
really
with
cool.
these Triton straws already attached to them, also reusable. Wash them again.
Okay. And if you need more, you can just get
You can just find them again.
Look at you. I love that every time I've gone shopping lately, it's always been after the show when I run into Woolies and buy whatever I've seen here. So thank you so much for sharing these amazing little finds. Okay, so you've thrown in...
some carrots, papaya, a little bit of turmeric, a bit of ginger, a bit of spice.
And chia.
And chia, and then some coconut water.
Okay. I noticed, is this going to activate the chia enough? Because I know you can't have the chia seeds when they dry because they'll actually expand in your gut. And then but once they've gotten a little bit wet and they start swelling, then it's a little bit better for you to digest. So that's enough activation for them.
That is enough activation. You are spot on about these things.
Well, your gut is literally your second brain, so I like to know everything about how it operates. And then you're just going to mush it together and be ready to go.
Mush it together, ready to go. Here we are.
Beautiful.
Done.
Cha-ching. I'm going to put it in one of these, and while I do that, these colourful Woolies chili tumblers are portable, excellent quality, and definitely built to last. And most importantly, will let you take your delicious drinks with you wherever you go, while keeping them at the temperature that you would like. So for the recipe for this absolutely amazing liver cleansing smoothie, all you need to do is SMS the keyword drink to 33650 to get the link sent directly to your phone.
Indulge with Bliss Double Cream Yogurt, made with love by Clover.
From one delicious, absolutely decadent recipe to one that's also gonna just cleanse that palate. Now, nothing beats a decadent dessert after a delicious meal, and our lemon meringue ice cream is one such dessert that will never disappoint. So here's to keeping cool this summer. SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Now, Chef Roo, you've done it again. This looks absolutely beautiful, the finished product. But how do we make sure that we get there?
It's so easy. It's not going to take you a long time. So we've got our fresh cream that's been whipped, and we've added our Clover Bliss lemon meringue to this already. So we've got, we're just going to add more ingredients to get the flavors going before we put it in the fridge.
Okay.
So we've got some condensed milk that we're just going to pour in here, and some lemon juice.
Okay. Of course, just to accompany the flavor of that lemon meringue that comes in the Clover Bliss.
Right. And then we've got some Clover fresh milk.
Okay.
And some lemon zest.
Nice.
Right. And you're just going to fold that in and fold it together.
I think I've started to become a pro at folding.
I think you
have. Because, you know, this thing in the kitchen, you learn so many tips, tricks, things that are so handy to use in so many different ways and in so many different recipes.
Right. So the Clover Bliss lemon meringue is double cream. So you're going to get that creamy flavor coming through.
Absolutely.
And there's many different flavors, so you don't always have to use the lemon meringue.
I know that there's that hazelnut, there's that chocolate chip.
Strawberries and cream.
And what's also so great about this Clover Bliss is that it's you know, that sweet treat that is guilt-free. I mean, it's a source of like over 10 vitamins, which is so good for you. So, you know, you can dip into this, whether it's a snack, whether you're building onto it to make something that's incredible. This is like basically having so much fun for nothing.
Right. So that's come together really nicely. We're going to put it into our mold here. So you want a mold that is suitable for the freezer, so not glass. You can just pour that in.
Nice.
That looks great.
If you just joined us and you're wondering what's cooking in the kitchen, well, we're taking it cool where we're making a lemon meringue ice cream. So if you would love to try this at home using the Clover Bliss, that is the hero product here, just SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. SMS is charged R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. So you've just added, Chef Roo, some of these white chocolate
chips. Yes. So we are going to put this in the freezer for 6 hours or overnight so that it sits.
Nice. Okay.
Right. And then once it sits, it looks like this.
Okay, let's clear up some space because this is about to get fun.
It is about to get really fun. So
look at our dishes. Who's doing dishes tonight? Not me.
No dishes. So
this is such a lovely way to repurpose your lemon.
Yeah, we've just scooped everything out. We've used the juice, we've used the zest, so we're just scooping the inside and then putting back our ice cream in there.
Stan, let's fill this bad boy up because this looks so good. It smells even better. I mean, I'm loving the lemon meringue flavor, but as I said earlier, I definitely want to try this in hazelnut too, because hazelnut and ice cream are marriage made in heaven.
You want to try one?
Yeah, let me try one. Okay, you grab onto that. Sure. Let me, whilst you're decorating, you can basically use anything to decorate. Nice. Who needs an ice cream cone? This is so good. Yeah, let me also get, you've got these perfect round little scoops and I've got just mush, but who cares because it tastes the same in my stomach. So remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to you. But if you missed any of these exciting steps, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover. Indulge with Bliss Double Cream Yogurt. Made with love by Clover.
Now, we're not done just yet with the festive cuisine. Join us after the break as Chef Keletso takes us through an aromatic slow roasted duck recipe. Don't miss out.
welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, cats are independent. They're full of personality, and that is why we love them. But we can't deny that as humans, we have to try a little harder to get them to love us back. So when your feline friend is being extra affectionate, how do you reward them for that behavior? So we've got Mishka Patel, who is no stranger to the show, with us today. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. I feel like my cats are so popular. Hey? I'm not even here for me, I'm here for them.
Yeah, well, everybody loves your fur babies, but we love you too. You know, you always look so good. You are just one of those people that always look like you are always so well put together.
Oh, thank you.
So it's always such a pleasure to see you. Are you well? How have you been?
I've been really well. I'm getting married in 6 weeks. Oh! So very stressed. Do I have any grey hairs?
No grey. But I mean, you've organised everything, dresses ready to go. Oh, we cannot wait to see. You are going to make the most beautiful bride. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And then how are your fur babies? You've got 2 little cats.
They are well. You know what? I love them to bits.
Yeah.
It's festive season, so that means I'm away a lot of the times as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's why I have little treats for them, which they love.
Yeah.
And it's Christmas season, so our little cat stockings are up with their favourite treats in there
no
as
ways.
well.
Your cats have got little stockings.
Of course they do.
These little treats do make amazing little stocking fillers. Now, I do this with my godchildren, but I also do it to animals. Basically bribe them for love. It's a really, really good idea.
Finally,
It works like a dream with kids, and I know with dogs as well. But, like, cats are quite difficult to get them to warm up to me. I think it's because, you know, we've got a love-hate relationship because I'm quite scared of them.
All you need is treats.
All I need is treats.
I promise
and then
you.
Will they love me?
I promise you.
Okay,
my
tell
cat,
me.
Zena, would literally go lay on her back for a treat. She would come to me or to Donovan, tap me on the arm. I have videos as proof where she would come and tap me on the arm, and then she'd either want a treat or just head rubs.
Oh, that is so delicious.
Cutest. The cutest.
I was at Dog recently and I just saw these kittens and I thought, oh, I'm going to need one at some point because they are so deliciously
You need
cute.
to. They need a friend.
Really?
They definitely. Zena completely changed after we got...
So how do you treat? Like, when do you know to treat for sure?
Okay, I have a strict rule. I only treat when they deserve it. So this morning, for example, she does not deserve a treat this morning. She scratched the carpet, but hectically. Like, literally, you see the fluffs. So no treat.
Okay, no treat for her
But whenever they do something cute or they do something right, instead of doing putting their nails in the carpet and they go to the scratch pole, whatever, then they deserve a treat. So they know when I shake the little tub and they hear they are getting a treat, they did something right.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Now, I know that cats are incredibly independent, but what do you do with them and treating them when you're away? Like, now it's a festive season, so assuming you're not going to be at home a lot, especially because it's wedding season as well.
I think it's so important to, if you don't have a family member or a family friend that can take care of them, it's so important to get a pet sitter, a reliable one, and leave a few extra treats for them so that they know your presence is still there. So that's what I do.
They'll miss you, I suppose, when you're not there.
Do. And they're very moody when you come back. Oh, they're very moody.
So they're very aware when you're not there, and they kind of they give you their dirty looks when you come back.
Zena gets very sad and affectionate when you're back. Like, where were you? Xavier's, he will ignore me for a full day.
No ways. Well, now you've got all of these treats to give them, so they'll be sure to love you. Are you incorporating them in the wedding? Are they going to be your procession?
I wish. My best man and my maid of honor, I wish.
So cute. Thank you so much for being here today. We cannot wait to follow all of your amazing wedding details online. And we can't wait to see more of the kitties as well.
Oh,
thank you for being here. You're so beautiful. It's always such a treat having you here. Now, of course, Christmas time means gifts galore. And Whiskers is giving you the chance to win amazing treats for you and your fur babies. So all you have to do is send a picture of you and your fur baby with a pack of their favourite Whiskers Trio Crunchy Treats to the Whiskers South Africa Facebook page, and you could win a 1,000 Rand cash prize and a 500 Rand Whispers hamper voucher to spoil your furry friends this festive season. It's a great prize. Get entering now.
We have, of course, back in our kitchen, Chef Keletso Mudau from Woolies, who is about to serve a classic Christmas recipe that is surely going to be absolutely delicious. Now, serve the slow-roasted duck with cherry sauce as your showstopper this festive season, and trust me, your family will love it. The cherry sauce is the perfect accompaniment to cut through the succulent and rich flavors of the duck. So Keletso is about to get started, but if you want to join us in the kitchen, SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Let's get started, Keletso.
Let's get into it. So as you said, we're doing our showstopper duck. So we've got this beautiful free-range duck from Woolworths. Amazing product. You know, like Woolworths does everything for you. They cut the extra fat. You know, they do all the things.
Proper.
Everything is done properly. So what I've got here is the duck. I've put it on a rack because I'm going to slow roast it, and I want the fat to kind of just drip and catch at the bottom, and it's not sitting in the fat. So very sharp knife. What I do first is kind of score the skin, and what you want is not to get into the flesh, but you want to cut into the skin and the fat so that it renders beautifully as it cooks and slow roast.
Stunning.
And then I grab some salt, some coarse salt, and just rub it in there onto the duck so that it gives it a nice crispiness at the end. And then before I put it in the oven, I've got some grapefruit. Right here.
So what are we creating now with this grapefruit?
So the grapefruit, we're going to stuff the duck with the grapefruit and the lemon. So the citrus kind of acidity will help cut the richness and the fattiness of the duck, and it just complements it very beautifully.
Nice.
Gives it an extra freshness.
This is something that's definitely going to be a fan favorite in every South African household. I know a lot of people want to try this. Is there any specific way that you need to prepare a duck to make sure that it doesn't lose, of course, any of the dry, that doesn't become dry, and it stays, of course, like fatty and rich? Can we reuse the fat? How does it work?
Yes, so what I love about this is that obviously the fat will catch at the bottom, and duck fat can sometimes be a little bit pricey, but what you do, and it's such a great product, so what you do is at the end of roasting it, you just take the duck fat and store it in the fridge in a little jar and use it for your roast potatoes. You know, on Monday we made Hasselback potatoes with some duck fat. You can definitely use it for that.
Stunning. So, oh my goodness, that's such a nice tip.
Yeah, so this baby goes into the oven, very low oven, slow for a few hours, and then it'll be, at the end, you just crank up the oven so that the skin can go nice and crispy, because that's what we want, right?
Okay, let's get into this sauce. I can see the finished product, but how do we get there?
Easy, 2 steps. Cherries, put it into the pot. And then, again, Woolies does everything for you. You've got this beautiful, beautiful cranberry sauce. That goes into the pot as well.
So good.
And then what you want to do is kind of heat it up, just gently, so that, you know, like the cherries start like kind of bursting open and giving you that beautiful flavor.
And all the juices start coming through.
Exactly, and that's it.
That is so easy. While, of course, the duck might take some time, but that gives you even more time to go out, enjoy quality time with the family. Enjoy it while, you know, the duck's underway. As soon as the duck's almost good, then you start creating your sauce, and voila.
Voila. So maybe you can, you know, as a showstopper, like you can serve it to your guests as well, like pour the sauce beautifully at the table.
At the table like this. Okay, this is me acting like I made it.
There we go. There we go. Vanessa, darling.
Stunning. Oh, this looks so good. I love the color on that duck. And, of course, I can see the filling there popping out a little bit. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And, of course, you can serve this and enjoy it with basically any side that you want.
Exactly.
So some dishes do take time to cook. So whilst your duck is in the oven, you can just get out of the kitchen and go enjoy the important things like spending time with your family, as I said, and loved ones. For more recipe inspiration, get your hands on the December issue of Taste magazine. To get this recipe and ingredients sent directly to your phone, SMS the keyword Woolworths to 33650. But please remember, SMSs are charged at R1.50. Free SMSs do not apply. Now, after eating, after devouring, after getting cool, the Rockefellers deliver another smashing rock medley in studio after the break.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing lekker.
Just like guitar. How long is this song, bro? Because we have 3.5.
Yeah, it's about 8 minutes, so you can just kind of fade it down. Yeah. Tell us when it's. Yeah. Is that cool? guitars? At the start. Right, at the start of the song. All three of them. They've got little sparkles right at the end.
What to fiskebåt? Fishing boat.
Not mine. No, I don't have one. Whereabouts is your bra? I'm going to throw it to you during your...
Oh yeah, bra, Richard.
Prop box.
Prop box. We got 7 bras. You choose the colour.
Take them all. You can all throw.
Finally!
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, to stand a chance of winning a 5,000 Rand Woolworths gift card, we want you to put together your ultimate award-winning meal with Woolworths ingredients. So go to the Woolworths website and fill your online shopping basket with all of your favorite Woolies products. Reply to the competition post on the Afternoon Express Facebook or Twitter pages with a screenshot of your online shopping basket and tell us what meal you would prepare and why. Remember to include hashtag the Tastemaster SA. Competition closes on Saturday, the 7th of December at midnight. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Afternoon Express website. Now, for inspiration, visit the Recipe Hub on the Woolworths website too.
Here for another exhilarating performance, we have got Rockefeller performing a rock medley. Take it away, gents. Woo! I'm so ready for all of the magic. Hey!
It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and I lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. I'm going on up to the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. I keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. We're going to the roadhouse, we're gonna have a real good time. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll. All night long. It's a good time, baby, good time. asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. I've been bad, I've been good. Texas, Hollywood. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. She don't love me, but she loves my automobile. Say what? She don't love me, but she loves my automobile. Say what? She do everything to get behind my wheel.
Good production.
Hit it! Thank you, Sweden! Thanks very much, guys. Thanks a lot.